Hey Libra, this is Veritas Malefica with a general reading for your sign for the full moon in Taurus, peaking on November 15th, 2024. Please keep in mind, this is a general reading, not a personal one-to-one reading. So the messages may be a little bit more vague, a little bit more general. I'm trying to connect to a wider audience. If you are looking for a personal reading, I do offer them on a limited basis, and the information for how to book that is listed below in the description box. Just as a note, also, I am structuring the readings a bit differently for this round. There's a lot going on in the world right now, and so I'm keeping these short, sweet, and simple to the point. So I'm doing 3 cards for each sign, and I'm using my original OG THOTH deck that I received when I was very young. This has been with me my entire life. I've been working a little bit with this sort of realm, so doing this sort of study and felt called to use it. So we're gonna go back to the roots and work with this. And again, keep the readings very simple. I'm going to go ahead and select some cards. I've already shuffled the cards, meditated on the energies, and we're going to just pick some. What word did I get? It was bliss. Bliss was the word I got when I was meditating. And I felt like just like a good vibe. Like things are going pretty smooth for you right now. We'll see what the cards say for Libra for the full moon in Taurus. It's this one here. Yes. It's that one. There we go. Okay. Let's see what we've got for Libra. Okay. Yeah, bliss. We've got some magic happening. We have some manifestation happening. We have some balancing out happening. You've got good things coming. It seems like you've had some rough times in the past. This is negatively indicated in this spread. We have the 6 of discs or pentacles. This is normally called success. However, this is negatively indicated being next to a sword. I'm not seeing it as like the most negative it could be, because it's not surrounded by air, but I do see that in the past we've had maybe some financial troubles. We've had some issues getting things going, keeping things balanced. We've had some issues with the pocketbook, is what it feels like. Like just not enough to go around, not enough to get things done. And it's not in a sense where it's like, oh man, financially destitute. It's just like you felt like you haven't had enough to do everything that you want to do. You felt like I can't afford that, or I can't do this because I don't have quite enough at my disposal to make that happen. Just like kind of an annoying, like, well, I can't go to that concert this weekend because I really don't have the funds for it. Like kind of mundane stuff. So not anything that's like, you're in financial ruin and like, bankruptcy, but just like you haven't had quite enough to do all the things that you want to do. And that's kind of, annoying. As they say, first world problem is kind of what that feels like. So there's been an annoyance with that in the past. Currently, it looks like you're taking like a big time out and focusing on centering, focusing on balancing, and focusing on you. Because there's been some imbalance. That's what's led to the not feeling like you have enough. There's been a little bit of deviation, I think, from your normal, from your routine, and that has kind of set you off balance, which Libras, y'all need that balance. That is very important to you. So this is you taking time out to get back to what do I need, instead of looking at what's going on with all these events, what's going on with all these other people, what's going on with all this other stuff. You're stopping the outward activity and going within and looking at, okay, why don't I have enough for that? What can get me back to being able to create, being able to do, being able to have all that I need to do the things that I want? So I like that for you. Use the energy of this moon to ground yourself and to work on that, to really look at what it is that you want, what it is that you need, and how you can achieve it. A lot of mental energy going in here too, into the future and in this current. So use your brain, use your thoughts, use your intellect to come up with a plan and to formulate what it is you'd like to create. Use those smarts of yours um, to get that manifested. And then it looks like we're moving into manifestation. You're going to be, if you're a practitioner, if you're into magic, if you're into witchcraft, if you're into any of that, this looks like you doing some workings. This looks like you're taking some time to think about what it is that you want, how you want to achieve it, and then you're going to do all the steps and the work to make it happen. Now, if you're not into magic and all of that stuff, totally fine. This just looks like you kind of like orchestrating things, making things work in your direction, setting things up and setting yourself up for success so that you don't have these problems anymore. You're looking at, how can I get this going in a way where I don't have to worry about that stuff, where I can do whatever I want? How do I need to adjust things? Okay, let me go ahead and adjust it. So you're going to be doing those actions, making those plans, and getting them going into physical reality. Yeah, and I feel a lot of support for you with this, and this is going to bring you great joy, great bliss. This is a lot of like focused energy working on that, but in a way that's like fun for Libra, because y'all can be kind of like flitty in the ways that like Gemini is, and um, Sagittarius kind of has that quality a little bit too, where there's just like a lot of ideas floating around, but this is all working in your favor. Um, you're able to kind of float with all these different ideas and then slowly like, okay, let me work in this stream, let me work in this stream, let me work in this stream, and they're all kind of simultaneously working together. So this is a really good period of time for you to be working on this and getting your dreams in order, getting your plans in order, to what are your actual manifestations that you want to create, and you will be able to start to get them going in the physical realm. I love that for you, Libra. I'm going to keep that really short and sweet. I feel like that's all you need. Yeah, focus on your ideas, write out lists, and work on achieving each individual goal that you'd like to achieve. I see you having way more than one, and you can have more than one. You can have way more than one interest in one goal or whatever. So focus on what it is that you want, write out what you need to do to achieve it, and then take those actions. And whether that be through just 3D regular normal actions, or a little bit of magical sort of, ritual and spell work, things like that, or a combination of both. Do whatever suits you. I feel like you'll know what suits you, what realm you want to work in, and how you want to work it. Do those workings, because you'll be able to start really getting those into the energy stream, and then you'll start to see some results. This I see is gonna go for a while, so like give your manifestations time. Don't rush the process. I feel like I need to tell you that. Don't rush anything. Enjoy the bliss of being in the creation stage and figuring out what you want, because there is a joy and bliss that comes with that process. So all right, I'm going to disconnect from that energy. Thank you so much, Libra, for tuning into my reading. If you resonated with anything, please like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. I love to get the comments. I respond to each and every one. And yeah, again, if you're looking for a personal reading, I do have availability. The information for that is in the link in the description box. And yeah, I'll leave it at that. Thank you so much, Libra, and I will see you at the new moon.